Hello students. So in this question we have been asked to draw a rough diagram of two angles such that they have 1 point in common, 2 point in common, 3 in common, 4 in common and one ray in common. Fine. So an angle is formed by two rays basically or lines that share a common endpoint known as vertex. So let us use this concept of angles. Fine. So for the first one, A part, 1 point in common. Fine. So we can draw a line like this and like this. Fine. So for 1 point in common, I can name this line as O, this point as A, this as B, this as C, and this be D. Fine. So angle AOB and angle COD have point O in common. Fine. Similarly, for the second type, for the second question, 2 points in common it is given. Fine. So we can draw like this. Let us name this point as O. Fine. This BC, one more line like this, BB, and one more like this. Let us write this as A. Fine. So here two angles. Let us name AOB and angle BOC have point O and B in common. Fine. Now let us solve the C part. C part let us solve here. Fine. 3 points in common is asked here now. So let us draw this. Let's take this as O, this be C. Now this, on this, let us name 2 points B and D. Fine. And here B, A. Fine. So here angle AOB and angle BOC have points O, D, and B in common. Fine. Now for the D part, we have been asked that 4 points in common in D part. Fine. So let us draw its diagram also. This be O, this be C, here E, B, D, and here be A. Fine. Here angle AOB and angle BOC have points O, D, E, B in common. In the last part, it is said that one ray in common is asked. So let us name a point first O and let us draw like this. This be C, this be B, and let us this write this be A. Fine. Let us name the angles or we can leave it. So here in this question, OB is the common ray. OB is a common ray between angle AOB and angle BOC. So in this question, we used the concept of lines and angles and points. I hope you understood this question and thank you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.